Hi everyone! In this video I want to tell you how you can learn German with movies. First of all, choose a movie or series that you like, but make sure it's offered in German or at least with German subtitles, or in the best case, both. Netflix is usually a good choice for that. I recommend an original German movie because the language is more authentic and you might also learn something about German culture or filmmaking, things like that. As a beginner, I would recommend watching the movie or the episode of the series in your language first or in English. Always depends a bit on what's there really. And then watch it in German in order to practice, so you know what it's actually about. If you're an absolute beginner, start with really short episodes of the series. That will make it easier. Second, choose your constellation of subtitles. Often the subtitles are not exactly what's being said in a scene, so they might just give you an idea of what's being said. So we have three options. Number one, English with German subtitles. This means reading German while simultaneously understanding what it means without translating it. This might be good if you watch a movie the first time and want to start practicing straight away. It gives you exposure to vocabulary and helps you learn it in the context. Number two, German with English subtitles. This exposes you to the sound of German, which is really important. Check out my video, How to Learn German Efficiently, for more info on this. The subtitles might help you understand the gist of what you're watching, but could also be very distracting. If you want this combination to benefit you, really focus on the listening part. After all, you want to learn German and not just watch a movie. And number three, German with German subtitles. This exposes you to the sound of German, which is, as I said before, really important, and what you're hearing syncs up with the lip movement. This is very beneficial since imitating a mouth movement can help produce the correct sounds. It also gives you exposure to vocabulary and helps you learn it in a context. I highly recommend this combination. Thirdly, make notes. Stop the movie whenever necessary and write down new words that seem to be important. Have pen and paper or an electronic device next to you and create a vocabulary list. This doesn't mean write down every word you don't know, just the ones you don't understand, but seem essential because they keep popping up. Although you might be able to figure those ones out just by watching. If you can't, look them up. You can even do that during the movie, so that when an unknown word pops up next time, it will maybe make more sense. You can connect it to a scene and it will remain in your brain in no time. I use this technique to learn English. So I have written exams that are full of quotations from Pirates of the Caribbean and Lord of the Rings. So I know this works. Step number 4, speak and imitate. When you hear something or see something in the subtitles that seems for whatever reason useful to you, pause and repeat. Just stop the scene and read the subtitles out loud. If you're an advanced learner, try it without the subtitles. Just repeat what you hear. You can always check yourself by turning the subtitles back on. If you're unsure how a word is pronounced or how the melody of the whole sentence should sound like, press rewind, play it again, and listen closely. If the spoken words and subtitles don't match 100%, the pronunciation you're looking for might still be said. For the extra mile, record yourself speaking on your phone. Just download a voice recording app for that. And then listen to your words. Don't worry about how your voice sounds like. And then compare it to the scene from the movie. This will give you direct feedback. If you want to take it even further, start mixing. Just make up your own sentences with the new words you just learned and play with the language. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it will help your brain remember what you just learned. 2 more ideas. To train your reading skills, you could watch the movie or episode, or parts of it, without sound and just subtitles. This way, your brain doesn't have to process 2 things simultaneously, reading and listening. And you can work on your reading skills while at the same time receiving visual support. You might figure out the meaning of some words because you're putting close attention to body language, gestures, and facial expressions. Give it a try, 5 minutes might already be enough. For those of you more advanced, just watch the movie in German with no subtitles at all. When in doubt, turn them on, otherwise just be comfortable with not understanding every tiny detail. It will come. Especially if you watch the same episode or movie a second or even a third time. Things will fall into place. On purpose, I'm not going to give you a specific recommendation for a movie or a series because availability changes a lot and the movie or series might not even be available in your country at all. So feel free to share which movies or series worked for you or didn't in the comments. Otherwise, I think in general Netflix has a really good variety, and the German public TV stations ARD and ZDF have a freely accessible media library with heaps of original productions. You might need a VPN though to access them. Generally, choose a movie that you're really interested in, because even though learning German with movies sounds fun, depending on your language level, you might not understand that much. And if you don't enjoy what you're seeing without understanding it, you might lose interest really quickly. So, choose an interesting movie, preferably an original German one. Find out which combination of language and subtitles works best for you. Make notes and speak. If you want more, start mixing and try different settings. That's it. I hope this helps you finding your own strategy and learning path. Enjoy your progress. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Tschüss!